When we started out on this project, we wanted to bring a bit of history into our product. St Moritz, the Cresta Run, created in 1884, the original playground of sledging. With races reaching speeds of 80 miles an hour, our sled is all about bringing that tradition and that thrill of the ride into a premium product with beautiful design.
The ideal target market for this product is a family of 5, a father, a mother and 3 children. The family lives in rural Austria where the conditions are perfect for sledging for a major part of the year. The children are aged 5, 13 and 17. The family is in the B class of the socio-economic grouping model. This means that the head of the household, the father or the mother, work as professionals such as bank managers or anything similar to that level of profession. The mean annual wage of a professional at this level is approximately £40,000. Family at this higher end of the economic spectrum have the potential earning somewhere in the region of £65,000. This results in the family having a higher amount of disposable income, which puts our sledge well within their price range. The family fully enjoy doing snow activities such as skiing and sledging in the local area. The family car is a BMW Series 5 Estate, which they use to get to their perfect sledging slopes. They go sledging the most because the children find it easier, more fun and slightly safer and comfortable than skiing. For this reason, they would buy our sledge as it is flexible to the size of the person using it, and is actually big enough for a parent to have a child sat on his or her lap when going down the slope. The sledge is ideally designed for people aged over 7 years up to the ages of 80. For this reason, the youngest 5-year-old son would use the sledge with a parent. The parents are very safety conscious. The safety of the children comes first above anything and everything. The parents like to spend their money on better quality stuff which lasts longer and are just genuinely better. The family can afford to have the highest top of the range products, especially if they will use them on a regular basis, just like the sledge.
This information shows the most popular ski resorts in Europe. These locations are mainly where we would find and approach our target market as part of our business plan. Different difficulty and speed levels on the slopes at all these locations means that this sledge can be used by people at all ages and skill levels. The key difference between the UK and the rest of Europe is the climate. In the UK we can never guarantee snow, whereas countries like Switzerland have snow all year round. This leads to a larger sledge market in Europe than the UK. For the research, we looked at a different range of sleds currently available on the market. We identified how the difference in retail price affects the design and features of the sled. The cheapest sleds being those with little or no ability to steer or brake. These then moved on to products with brakes, and then finally those that had steering as well. Again, these sledges varied in price, but this was then down to the quality of the materials used in the product and the aesthetics. We decided early on that based on this research, with our sled being a premium product, that we needed to ensure that it was built from high quality materials and had a reliable braking and steering system, giving the user the ultimate experience.
Initial sketches. We gathered all of our initial sketches together and picked out the positives from each other designs. And then we decided which features we would continue with. This pointed us to the direction of our design, which is a perfect balance between a traditional and a modern sledge.
In order to develop a safe and fully functional product, we did extensive research into the materials, manufacturing techniques, and ways to control and stop the sledge. We created test rigs to confirm and troubleshoot our ideas for the braking system.
For our ergonomic research, we started by gathering some secondary research and data, such as human sizes and statistics. We used this secondary research to help us set up a one-to-one scale ergonomic testing layout. We then sat a few people besides this layout and measured up against them. This helped us to find the correct seating position, the correct footrest position, and the correct position to place our steering and braking mechanism. We also found out from our layout that the overall size of our sledge was too large. This helped us to adapt the size and alter our design. Some additional secondary research was also completed, which allowed us to set limits to our steering mechanism so the person would not injure their wrists. Finally, we made a small rig that helped us to work out how people would climb in and out of our sledge.
After refining the design, we began to consider the practicalities of it and what materials we could use to make it. The materials we are going to use are wood, laminates, and tubular section steel, as they are available in-house for Wild Husky. For the space frame, we settled upon aluminium, as it is lightweight, durable, and resistant to corrosion. These are all important factors, as a sled needs to be lightweight enough to carry around, but also able to withstand the forces exerted on it during the use, and able to resist the severe weather conditions. The aluminium would also allow us to bend it into shapes using a 5-axis CNC tube bending machine. We would also use TIG welding, as it is ideal for handling tricky shapes such as S shapes and tight bends. TIG welding also allows you to create clean welds when appearance counts, which in our case it will, because the aluminum pipes will be exposed. The biggest advantage of TIG welding over every other welding technique is that it allows you to turn the power down so that you don't ruin the material. We decided to use wood paneling to protect the user against the moving parts in brakes and steering. The wood panels could be bent using steam and molds to allow us to achieve the smooth curves that are the key to our concept.
The full-scale technical line drawing enabled us to fully analyse our ideas and make the necessary changes to the design. We looked at all aspects of our sledge design: aesthetics, user comfort, application of anthropometrical data, and technical functions that will be applied to the sledge.
Here is a video of our sledge being assembled.
The sledge will be equipped with grab handles to control steering and brakes. This safe and functional system will send the hand control movement down the frame via shafts, universal joints, tie rods and ball joints to the front steer rails. The sledge will also be equipped with independent rear brakes. The pilot will be able to do tight turns by deploying a single claw, as well as perform an emergency stop by pulling both brake levers at the same time.
Designing the graphics for these started by identifying the current trends within the winter sports market, specifically skiing. We split them into two categories, racing and freestyle. The racing skis tend to be designed all around speed and loud branding. These graphics will often feature carbon fibre and bright colours, combined with the name of the ski or company emblazoned on it. These designs are all created to give the user the illusion that they have the most high-tech skis available and that they are fast. At the other end of the market is the current trend with bright colours, following an almost 90s revival within the ski fashion. Here it's all about the peacock effect, with the products, as well as being functional, designed to make the user noticed by everyone else. So we created graphics for the two different styles, with the racing design involving carbon fibre and a bright splash of colour, and the freestyle funky version featuring loud, eye-catching colours to show off the sled. We agreed that the racing style sled would be available all the time, and the bright colourful graphics would be released with a different style each season, almost like a limited edition. We decided to use the hydrographic printing process to apply the visuals to our sled, as this can be used in a wide range of materials such as wood, metal and plastics. As a follow-up to our research, we conducted a test using industry standard hydrographic film and activator.
The sledge can easily be fitted onto a roof rack. The clients will also be able to purchase custom roof rack top boxes and other accessories that fit the design of their sledge.
These image shows the size of a sledge in relation to an average person's size and the position of the sledge if it was to be put on the roof of a car for transportation.
Our business plan involved following the 4 Ps. Our sledge has a number of key features, including a lightweight aluminium space frame, a comfortable sling seat that fits to the user's posture, a responsive steering mechanism, a secure braking system. Our sledge will cost £200 to produce, £150 will be spent on materials and £50 will be spent on labour. The retail price of our sledge will be €600, making a profit of around £300. We have identified a number of European luxury winter sports retailers such as Gorsuch, Whitestone and Adventure Nordique. These are the sort of companies where our clients would shop for their winter sports equipment. Posters have been produced to help launch the sledge. These will be distributed around ski resorts in a number of places, such as lift pass scanners, outside of ski lifts, pylons, the back of ski maps and winter sport shops. These are common places for advertisements to be displayed in ski resorts.
And that concludes our presentation on the Ultimate Sledge. Thank you for watching.